Howdy, and thank you for tuning in to John D's Adventuring. It's about that time again. The snow is falling in California. And for some of you, this might be the year where you finally venture out into the snow for the very first time. So in this video, I will be giving you some tips and tricks for driving in the snow. Please keep in mind, I'm not an expert. I'm just going to share what I know. I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel. I just want to supplement what's already out there. These are things that I didn't know going in by researching the internet. Also, this video is about driving on unmaintained, snowy roads. So to be clear, I am not talking about driving in a snowy city. Please take a moment to look at this episode's overview. Tip number 1, never go out alone. For this trip, I met up with my friend Channing. He's also known as Blueberry 2018 on Instagram. Morning. What's up?
Warm enough?
Who else is coming? Well, I'm going to cut him off right there. No one else was coming. All you really need is one other person to come with you. This person will be an extra set of eyes and hands if you need help. That means that they're going to be your spotter, or they're going to help you shovel or push. Now, it is preferable to have a second vehicle. This opens up the options to tow each other out. Tip number 2, have the right tires at the right PSI. The best tires for snow is going to be a set of dedicated winter tires. At least this is what the internet will tell you. And they're right. Well, sorta. If you live in Colorado or British Columbia, Canada, you'll want a dedicated set of winter tires. But in Southern California, it's just not feasible. I think the next best option is going to be a winter-rated all-terrain tire. I do find it funny that automotive journalists like Edmunds and Tire Rack will tell you that winter-rated all-terrain tires are garbage, but then they'll have an illustration like this, which shows it only has about like a 15% difference in performance than a dedicated winter tire. This illustration also shows us how bad a non-rated winter tire could be. 50% increased braking distance. That's scary. Next, you'll need to choose the appropriate tire pressure. When you do snowy off-road, it's a good idea to drop down to 15 to 20 psi. Now, when you deflate your tires, you'll need the means to reinflate them. So here's tip number 3, emergency and recovery gear. Okay, here's some recovery gear that you should carry with you. First of all, traction boards. I got 2 of them. You're going to want to carry some snow chains. These weren't cheap, $109. The reason why they're so expensive is because my tires are 32 inches in diameter. If you get a ticket for not having chains, in California, it's $1,500. Got an air compressor in here. I got a bunch of tools. You're definitely going to want a tow strap, and I would recommend the ones that don't have an actual hook. I would instead recommend a tow strap that has loop ends. From experience, a synthetic soft shackle like this is great because they're very versatile. Vehicles have all sorts of different types of recovery points, so the soft shackle will be able to adapt. Here's a little sneak peek of what I carry in my trunk. One day, I'll do a walkthrough of all this. Just not right now. Tip number 4, prepare for the worst, bring food and water, and gear to survive a freezing night. It's a possibility you won't be able to recover your vehicle, and you'll be stranded in the middle of nowhere. Don't turn into a popsicle. Make sure you take emergency blankets with you or even better, a winter-rated sleeping bag. When you're going uphill, you need to have a good amount of momentum. So like, let's say I was at a stop and then I tried to drive up one of these hills. There's a good chance I'm just gonna spin tires. So like right here, well, it's not really snowed over right here. A little icy, but you'd wanna make sure you go in with a good amount of momentum. But of course, at the same time, be very careful. Don't use too much momentum. You also want to do just everything slow. If you're going to brake slow. If you're going to accelerate, press the gas pedal nice and slow and gradual. When you turn, do it slow. So here, I'm braking real slow. Braking slow, turning slow, taking my time. That's the safe way to do it. Going up this minor sustained climb and you know, kind of slipping around a little bit as expected. It is icy, so I feel my traction control actually fighting me and cutting power. So it's time to turn off traction control. Now up ahead real quick, before I do that, really see this climb. It's kind of steep, and we'll give Channing some space. Gonna turn off traction control. That's a driving's basic when you're going up a steep hill. Turn off traction control because you need the wheels to spin and not cut power. We got to the Joshua trees and it's 22 degrees right now. Pretty darn cold. Enough space. You okay there?
I was slipping.
Okay.
But I just needed momentum. I'm sliding.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, back up just a little more. It's a bit more flat. I'm gonna back up. Okay, it looks like you got about 6 feet of traction right there.
I'm gonna go a little bit faster then. Right.
Yeah, just don't spin too hard, but okay. Oop. All right, I'm gonna have to back it up and use momentum. I'm actually spinning. So just light on the brake. Definitely don't depress the brake all the way. I actually, you know, it's just a bad tendency. I slammed on the brake and wheels locked up and I slid backwards. And then as soon as I kind of eased off the brake, I was good. Okay, so I think it's not as steep here. Let's go. There we go. And then just maintain momentum. Our first little hiccup that we ran into, which is good. You want to practice this stuff, right? Yeah. Okay.
Need more momentum.
Yeah, 10-4. So back up about 20 more feet, and then you'll have flat ground to get momentum.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh, good job, dude. So far, we spent 4 hours on this trail. This includes messing around on a snowboard. We've completed 10 miles, with 8 miles to go.
I'm going to get some speed going once I get to the sign.
Alright, 10-4. Wow, that got kind of deep.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you go first.
Let's sit on that one.
Yeah, that was awesome. Captured on my dash cam.
Not as bad as it looks.
Alright.
Have to be careful. Wait a minute, it's starting to get pretty thick.
Should we turn around?
No, let me go look a little bit. Yeah, I think we might not want to go this way.
Well, we said that if this got too sketchy, we would call it. So, I've had a great time. I'm glad I got out. If you want to turn around, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that'd be the wiser choice just because I'm just worried about the high centering.
Uh-oh. We got some trucks behind us. Let me go talk to them.
Copy.
So I talked to the other group. They aren't completely comfortable with backing down that steep turn. So the plan is to move forward, to find a place to pull over so that they could get in front of us and plow the trail. I'm gonna push you.
I'm gonna slide here.
Are you stuck? You want an extra set of hands? At 11:16 a.m., the cross-trek gets high-centered. We shovel and push for about 8 minutes, and then it dawns on me. Let's use a tow hook. It's always a good idea to have your recovery gear accessible and not buried under your gear. The hooks of my tow strap are too small to fit around the D-ring, so it's a good thing I had my synthetic shackles. You know, it's a little sketchy with the rope twisted like that, but it'll be real quick. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm spinning tires, so let me go forward and then Give it a little more momentum. We'll do a 3 count.
Copy.
Now let me try to rock myself out. Yeah. To rock yourself free, reverse and then apply the brake. Then switch over to drive and drive forward and apply the brake. Repeat that until you are free. I got momentum. I rocked it. More shoveling and pushing ensues, which is absolutely physically exhausting. Make sure to bring plenty of water and food. It's been 15 minutes since getting stuck, and we're still in good spirits. Here we go. Get ready. I'll let you know when it's gonna hit. Okay, and now. Now! So this is the point I wanted to make. I care about you guys. I don't want anyone to turn into a popsicle. Be prepared. Bring recovery gear. Bring friends. Do not travel out alone. Imagine if I was by myself and with no recovery gear. Whoopsie.
3, 2, 1, go.
And here we go. Say 3, 2, 1, hit. Pretty soon, there we go. Try to search for traction by moving left and right while you have the gas on. There you go, buddy. All right, nice, centered, perfect. All right, let me. You're straight. 3, 2, 1, hit. It's pretty. Come in. I think you're clear. Oh, stop. Okay, forward. Let me get you some slack. Okay, wiggle those tires. Okay, you're digging. 3, 2, 1, go. Man, you're sliding, dude. I don't like this. It's now 1 hour since getting stuck. At this point, we decide that I will back down the mountain. Hopefully we can get one of the trucks to assist with the recovery. We didn't bring a truck, but we brought a lot of manpower.
Hold on. He's digging himself. Put the pedal on the real hard. Ooh. Yeah, wait, stop. Yeah, we could probably push. Turn your wheels this way. Anybody else?
I want to give these guys a big thank you for helping us out.
Turn the wheels that way.
So your throttle's in.
Oh, jeez. There you go. Now you're straightened out. There you go. Oh, wait. No, not the other side now. All right, there you go. Just now he's in the... Ah, there it goes. Okay. All right, Channing, now. Yeah. Okay. All right, now straighten out. Okay, Pat. Driver.
There you go. We're good.
Okay, he's...
Keep sliding out of this.
Yeah, he's also getting stuck right here.
That's his tire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he keeps getting out of this rut.
Yeah.
It's too bad I didn't record the full recovery. I actually was helping out, so I couldn't record. But basically what we did was we dug out ruts to guide the crosstrek down the hill. Now, speaking of down the hill, losing control while you're descending a snowy steep hill can be one of the scariest things in all of snow driving.
Low with the hill.
Yeah, try to utilize engine braking. Go to first gear. And here I am sliding. Woo! I went in too hot. Okay, now we're good. Just make sure you don't fully lock your brakes. Even with ABS, it could still lock up.
You have to just go into the side of the bank. On this other part, I'm sliding all over the place.
Okay, 10-4. I'll wait.
A couple of them went into the bank because they were sliding so much. Just be careful.
And that was interesting. I was about a fishtail, so I had to apply a little throttle to rotate my car back.
Yeah, try not to go above 5 miles.
Yeah, not going over 5 miles an hour is very wise. Yeah, I'll wait for you too. I just used a little momentum to make sure I didn't smash into that rock right there. Alright, I'm gonna wait right here, so just let me know when you're down. Holy jeez, it's about to be a rock slide over here. I just saw the rocks falling.
Gabriel's lesson. Got to pulsate the brakes.
Hey, Claire. Watch the G though.
So when I start sliding, I'm gonna kind of let off a little bit. It's working so far. So as soon as I start sliding, I see I'm about to slide, I let off. This is great. See right there, I'm about to let go. Yep, I was about to slide sideways, but I just let off. I'm pulsate the brakes, and look at that. I was straight the entire time.
First.
Yep, I've been first the whole time. And I'm pulsating my brakes. As soon as I start losing traction, I just start tapping them like really rapidly, and it straightens me out. But I don't know, maybe your X mode does that for you.
X mode does that, and actually if I'm losing traction, if I give it a little bit of gas, it straightens out.
So as soon as I start feeling a slide, then I'll let off, but actually just pulsating my brakes like this. Yeah, that's game changing right there. When I say pulsating, I'm not pressing all the way down. I'm pressing down like 10%. The brake stroke isn't that long. Barely tapping on your brake pedal will be about a good 10 to 15%. Engine brake it, get into first.
Be there.
Whee! He's locking up his brakes.
Be careful.
Yeah. I saw your brakes locked up. Just try to ride that fine line where your tires just keep moving. You got it though. You're fine. Alright, here you go. Lesson from Gabriel. Lesson from Gabe. So, just gonna try to keep it at around like 3 miles per hour. It's inevitable, it's kind of steep, but see, I lose traction, let go. 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 Good, good. Not losing traction. Sure I will though. Let go. Losing traction, let go. Losing traction. Stop. Let go. Okay. There we go. Alright, this is pretty easy now. Alright, that's easy. It's flat now.
So that's all the time we have for this episode. There's one thing that I almost forgot, and that's mentioning that not all snow is created equal. So fresh powder is easy to drive through. You'll cut through it like butter. But once it gets hard packed, once it gets exposed to sun, melts a little bit, and then freezes over and gets hard, it's going to be very difficult to drive through. Please keep that in mind. And here we have another perfect example of why not to go out alone. This guy has a lot of good friends, and they took care of him. Don't be that person that goes out alone and then turns into a popsicle. Also, if you put tire chains on your car, put them on the rear, unless you drive a front-wheel drive vehicle. If you drive a front-wheel drive vehicle, I recommend using all four. You will fishtail way too easy with no chains in the rear. Thank you for watching. I hope you have fun on your adventures, and I hope you guys are safe this winter.